Rain pounded against the apartment windows as Kieran Vale stared at the glowing code on his monitor. 3:16 a.m. The city outside was quiet except for distant sirens and the constant electric hum of Neo-London's night grid. Thousands of drones floated between skyscrapers like mechanical insects, their red lights blinking through the storm. Kieran rubbed his tired eyes. Another failed attempt. The encrypted government server still wouldn't open. Not that he intended to take anything important. At least that's what he told himself. Most 17-year-olds spent their nights in virtual reality games or scrolling through social media. Kieran preferred breaking into abandoned networks, searching for hidden files buried beneath layers of corporate firewalls. Secrets fascinated him, especially government secrets. He leaned back in his chair and sighed. The room smelled of burnt circuits and cold coffee. Wires covered nearly every surface of the tiny apartment. Old processors, dismantled drone parts, holographic projectors, junk collected over years of obsession. Behind him, an old television flickered silently with muted news reports about rising cyber attacks across Europe. Nothing unusual. The world had become addicted to digital chaos. Kieran cracked his knuckles and prepared for one final bypass attempt. Then every light in the apartment went out. The monitor turned black. The city outside vanished. No drone lights, no advertisements, no traffic signals. Darkness swallowed everything. Kieran froze. Power outages were impossible in Neo-London. The city's quantum energy grid had never failed in 30 years. Then his phone vibrated violently across the desk. A bright white screen lit up. One by one, every device in the apartment powered back on by itself. The television, the holographic speakers, the dead tablet in the corner that hadn't worked in months. Even the disconnected military radio he kept for experiments suddenly crackled with static. Kieran's heartbeat slowed. Something felt wrong. Very wrong. The television screen glitched. A black symbol appeared. A circle with a vertical line through the center. The same symbol flashed across every device at the same time. Then the message arrived. Not spoken, not typed. It entered his mind like a memory. He had forgotten. Do not open the gate in 2099. Kieran's breath caught in his throat. The words felt cold. Alive. Outside, deep in the city, people screamed. Car alarms rang out across the streets. The message disappeared. Every screen returned to normal instantly. Lights flooded back across Neo-London. The drones restarted. Traffic resumed. Exactly 13 seconds had passed. But Kieran couldn't move, because something impossible had happened during the blackout. His computer had continued recording. Hand shaking, he replayed the captured footage frame by frame. Static, black screen. Static again. Then, one single image appeared for less than a fraction of a second. Coordinates. And beneath them, hidden inside corrupted data, was a sentence. Kieran read it once. Then again, his stomach tightened. Kieran Vale, you must find the gate before they do. The room suddenly felt smaller. Hot. Impossible. He had never connected his real identity to this system. Nobody should have known he was here. Nobody. Thunder shook the windows. The television behind him flickered again. Kieran slowly turned around. The screen was black, but for a brief second, he saw a reflection that wasn't his own. A tall shadow stood directly behind him. He spun around instantly. Nothing. Empty room. His breathing became uneven. Then his phone rang. Unknown number. No caller ID. He hesitated before answering. Static hissed through the speaker. Then a distorted voice whispered, "If you receive the signal, they can already see you." The call ended. At that moment, someone began knocking on the apartment door.